Recording. Hello, my fellow comic otaku. This is JD Dishman, the comic otaku, here with another Digiart video. Today, let me check something. Okay, I just had to make sure I had everything organized. I'm going to show you guys how to draw a giant rope. You know, a mech suit. I'll just start with a humanoid mech suit and I'll to a more advanced model. I'm just practicing a little sketchy sketch and, well, not sketchy sketch, but you know what I mean, guys. Just trying to figure out what. I'll just go with the marker pen. That's usually a good detail pen. Okay. Basically, you just start off like this. Just draw kind of a human figure. And I'm just doing a very loose drawing right now to illustrate the layer for the suit. Most of the time I just skip this stage, but for beginners of mech suits like, you know, Iron Man suits, this is a good idea to do first. So, yeah. Now let's get started. Oh, I accidentally drew some of the mechanical details. Sorry about that, guys. But, hey. At least we're drawing. I'll create another layer so we can... It's going to be red, too. Ooh, we're probably going to use a lighter red. Okay. I've decided to use this to draw Nexgen because he's a good example of a mech suit character. And so, to show that you can push it beyond what the Iron Man suit could look like, actually. Which is, in itself, considered a mech suit. The way I approach it is to think of, okay, what can go over in one area and try to... Right now, I'm doing a layering strategy. Trying to layer the suit. Trying to put some layers here. The circular shape is supposed to represent that this is a joint. And... No. No. Okay, that's go. I thought it was going bad. Okay. Basically, you're trying to create a layer. Just doodle layer and try to erase or try to... This is what I meant by erase. You're going to need to do a lot of... If you're doing this digitally, good for you because it's easier to just do these mech suits digital platform. But in a output, it would probably be difficult. Anyway, this is me just slightly redesigning the suit for the next issue, which is gonna... This isn't gonna be the exact issue design. I'm just working out some details I want to the suit next time. And yeah. Right here, you need to put the ribbon in it or whatever mechanical like details you want. But don't be careful how much mechanical detail you put in. I know you want it to look perfect, guys, but sometimes if you put too much detail in it, it causes problems. The minimalist style I use is kind of an obvious reason. There's an obvious reason why I chose to do it that style. As you can see, it is difficult to draw the heavy mechanical details. I can understand why people would like to draw the heavy mechanicals, but when I draw mech suits, I don't plan them out to be super complex. I just make it, at least easy for me to draw. The point is that if you overtax your art style, and yeah, you keep drawing as much, it'll cause problems. I mean, it's better just to simplify the mechanical aspect and try to make it a presentable product over try to fool the mind to believe it's a mech suit. Normally, I would always add this extra element here. I forgot to add the extra element. You see, I add a little bit more to the hips. It compresses, so it should. Reason behind this, plate being here and everything. It's oh, dang it. Yeah, I know it looks like a heart, but it's the only shape I can come up with that'll work over here. Okay. There we go. We're going to go right through here to continue the mechanical aspect. This line is supposed to represent, the mechanical bend joints. Like if he bends, his parts bends too. It's like makes it so it's flexible. I had to draw elements of flexible. And this seal over here makes it look like it pops off and stuff. Probably does, but who knows. Just give the idea to the viewer of what you're trying to convey. Okay, maybe I should go to the original design. I kind of like that knight looking design. Sure, he has dozens of different armors, but that knight design was my favorite. Okay, and if you're wondering, what are these holes out of his head? They're Vulcans. You remember Mobile Suit Gundam? Well, Mobile Suit Gundam has these Vulcans on the head. And he uses them to shoot stuff that's in front of his... Where he points his head, he points it somewhere where to shoot stuff. And... Okay. And I know some of you are going to say, why am I explaining it? Well, the reason these things are here is it's supposed to protect them from being attacked. I like Troy's version, actually. It looks pretty cool. It's different, but yeah. It makes sense. He must have thought the suit looks like a bug-like system, which I like that idea. It kind of works, actually, if it was drawn by him. Hey, I don't mind having... But the thing is, it's actually supposed to look more like a helmet, not a bug thing. But hey, it was an accident. I can understand. It was also supposed to have that anime, practical, super real robot type concept behind it. The technology breaks down over time. The tech can get broken, it can get damaged and stuff. I didn't emphasize that in the first issue because, obvious, it's the first issue. I have to introduce the character. And then introduce that he has a flaw, that he gets damaged and everything. Despite that, the suit has a lot of powerful capabilities. Also, you gotta make sure the fists are segmented, like the armor plates. Try to make the suit look like a robot suit, but make sure it looks believable. The guy can fit inside of it. Okay, that attempt didn't work out. Well, I could try the other trick. And also, you're going to have to look at your own fingers and stuff to analyze what you need to draw, but my secret of drawing mech suits like these is to make sure you don't overblown it with detail. The more detail you add on, the more you're going to have more of a workload. So the best way to lower the workload is try to make the details enough, put enough details in, and then draw it any way you want to. And if you're finishing up like I am, it should be about done. And also, this includes coloring tricks I try to implement. I'm going to use some of the ones we used before, but in the first one, which, yeah, I didn't continue it. But, yeah. I'm just going to switch this over to black ink. I'm going to turn this down to a couple of, so I don't. The reason I get the detail right, marker pen's pretty good. It's good for detail characters like Nexgen. Well, it's more of a detailed line work. We're not going to add a background or anything, so you know what? I'll probably just add an outer space look. Just give it that old Gundam-y. Anyway, now you know what these holes are for. They're Vulcan guns. But instead of like Gatling guns inside of a head, they're not actually Gatling guns. They're just like, those laser guns. It's similar to that concept, actually, I think. But they get their power, but they're not loaded into the helmet. They take the power from the power supply and fire from it. Knowing Jake, he probably has a failsafe. Say overheat or something. Which I know it makes the helmet a little too dangerous to wear, but I thought, well, since it works for Gundam, I thought, okay, well, I'll just have head Vulcans for Nexgen. I mean, it's pretty cool looking. And, hey, there's been a lot of shows with the same concept implemented in their giant robots, like Full Metal Panic, so, yeah. My favorite aspect of this suit is to show all the weapons off, but it takes a while to analyze what parts of the story work well. Mostly, I like to use his fist weaponry. His energy fist weapons, which, yeah, I know I drawed an extra bolt or two. Just to help you identify where to draw. And Stupendous looks pretty awesome. I mean, I don't know if anyone notices it. However, the head Vulcan idea came in too late, actually. If you noticed, in the comic, I didn't fix the Vulcan issue. I was busy trying to get the comic book files, have the original comic reformatted as a graphic novel. And, well, actually a comic book, but whatever. Do you like to use a... You draw over here, draw over here. I think that makes it look a little bit better. It gives it kind of that mechanical look. I was going for some of that Evangelion, too. I thought it would be more practical, I was going for Evangelion practicality. And if you notice, I'm moving the screen away from a certain area. The left side of my screen messes up at times. And it makes it so I can't fix the line, so I have to do what I can. Not the exact left, but if I go completely left over here, it messes it up with the connection. I don't know why, but it just does that. Anyway, as I'm finishing this up, you may want to see that after I'm done with it, I'll just show it to you guys when I get done. Just kidding. I'm not gonna speed this up because I want you guys to learn how to draw these. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, figures. Okay, I'll just fix it a little bit. I messed up a little bit here, but yeah. It happens. I mean, it's a good thing these red lines to me are just the underdrawn, and I have to adjust. Like a house maker, you have to adjust your drawing. Have to adjust from the original underlayer so you can make your project come to life. Actually, it looks a lot better when I just divide it into... Oh, dang it. Yeah. Sorry. Computer process issues. Must have been the backup save system. Oh, well. It's almost done anyway. Oh, man. Okay. We're almost done. Oh, here. Wait 1 second, guys. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, that hurts. Sorry, guys. It's just my ears hurting from the headset. Sorry, I don't have any music up or anything. Just okay. Just trying to get this done. So, but if you're observing some stuff, oh, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna have this. I'll probably not time lapse. I might not time lapse the video. I just need to finish up this and I'll probably time lapse the coloring, but I'll probably just record it as a separate video, so that'd be easier on me when I'm editing it. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Let me just... Okay, let me just increase the scale. Okay, cool. Just all the blacks. Just need to complete the line work. Okay, cool. Let me just see how it looks without the and it looks pretty good. Let's delete it. And yeah. Right now I'm gonna stop the original. Oh, okay, duly noted, there is a... I learned that if you hold the paint bucket button all the whole time, you can actually, or at least use the paint bucket tool, press the screen a little further with the pen tool. Apparently, you can actually just completely fill stuff. I didn't even know this trick existed. So here's a new trick, thought, and I figured you guys would like it. Just hold the mouse down or the whatever you use the color, and ta-da! You pretty much have a fully colored character with the paint bucket tool. Cool, huh? Well, this is all I'm going to say before, yeah, this is obviously all I'm going to say about this process, the coloring, so yeah. Also, I did add some highlights and energy effects and stuff. Hope you guys enjoy, and that's my dog.